regeneration. But mostly potions, yeah. There should be a couple new challenge coins coming out with the next patch as well, which I think is going to be the controller support patch. I don't know how much other stuff is going to be in that one, but there should be a couple void coins, because those are really quick to put together. So I'll be doing those on stream, I think, when they're new. That should be fun. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's, Should we try bare bones, huh? Should we try bare bones? This is a really tough one. Robin says it sounds like I'll have just barely finished them all before they add more. Yeah, they're just coming out as a steady stream. Bare bones took more than 20 tries. Damn. I mean, it's a tough one for sure. No doubt about it. This is a tough one. But yeah, let's give it a try, huh? What are we looking at here? We start with 2 Original Sin. Oh, it took you more tries than the previous 20 coins put together. Okay, I see. So that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We are looking at, yeah, 2 voids in the deck. Max adaptation is fine, whatever. 1 for all, not a huge deal. The damned kind of sucks. Soulless Greed, max rating sanity, 2 festering scars. So I previously did this with Tempest. That was the first time I cleared it was on Tempest. I don't know if I just want to run that back again. I don't even remember if that was on stream, honestly. I feel like Tempest is the best choice for this one, for sure. I probably am just gonna do Tempest again, to be honest. I'm not enough of a completionist to care about doing every coin on max difficulty with every character, and especially for one as difficult as this, I think it's probably best to just stick with whoever is strongest, which would be Tempest. And between the 2 starter decks, pretty sure I did Thunder last time because I wanted Smite. We could try to high roll a little bit more and go Lightning and say we will just find a different finisher. Yeah, I mean, the buffs are a big deal, right? When you can't rely on relics to scare yourself up as much, buffs are a big way to do that. So, yeah, we're going to go Lightning. We'll go Lightning, see what we can manage. Yin Yang immediately, that's great. Close-in is whatever, a 3rd grounded is probably not necessary. Oh, geez, what the heck, guys? What is this? 3rd grounded. I think we're going to roll the errantry nonetheless because I don't really want this either, especially not the early stages of the run. Sneak attack, okay. I don't mind that at all. This is a good card for triggering Shock a Bunch. We just had a run not long ago that used this to great success. Robin says, I had the most success with Martial Monk. Yeah, Enlightened, not a bad choice. I would say he's probably the 2nd best character to do with this because fatigue scaling is just that strong. Okay, should I just take Growing Static to have a guaranteed source of Vulnerable, huh? It is pretty important to have Vulnerable. And when we're not getting relics, all the more reason we're not going to have any kind of emergency button or leaky wires to help us out. Also, this one does have kind of like a... There's one like big point of RNG. If you find the Queen, you're obviously in much better shape than if you don't, you know? Anyway. Yeah, Tempest has Chonk. If we find Chonk, that would carry us pretty hard. I think I am just going to take the Growing Static here just in case. Vulnerable's a big deal. See if we can cleanse this place of evil. Always nice to actually get a starting bonus. Okay, what are we looking at? Hey, it's Chonk! How about that? Okay, Robin says, Chonk is great the whole run. It's not quite enough against the Void often. Yeah, I mean, for sure the Void, of course, needs like the biggest additional push to get there. We'll see what we can do about that. It's probably going to try to be a whole bunch of shock spam via Zeal Power is the plan. But this is, like, really good. Notably, of course, we always try to fight all of the elites, but on this challenge coin, since you can't get artifacts, there's no point in fighting them, so that's kind of turned on its head. So we want to avoid these fights because they don't give you a card, they don't give you a relic, and they're extra hard. And also they'll never give you upgrades or potions, so they're just simply awful. These guys are also useless. This is good. Oh, that's right, a 200 essence bonus and 3 souls. You know, Rabbit, what do you think I should spend those souls on, you know? What would be a good thing to spend them on? Maybe the... maybe the damage I deal to the Void. Yeah, unfortunately, without the Queen, your souls are just, like, worthless. Yeah, I mean, but even in normal conditions, taking the 200 essence and 3 souls is so terrible. I cannot imagine a situation in which I would ever do that. It's such a joke. Such a joke. Is this what we're going to do at the end here? Sucks to miss on the Fervor. Fervor's pretty important. That's another thing. This is part of why I like Tempest. The fact that you can actually still scare yourself up with Fervor in your Zeal powers, it's like another axis that your character can buff themselves up on that the other classes don't have. So that can make up a bit for the sting of the missing relics. This could be an opportunity for an actual decent secret room, since our pathing is much less constrained than usual. So, you know what? Let's actually look at our Zeal tree before we get too far into this. We said we wanted a lot of shock, and I see here 6 shock to the highest HP enemy. That's pretty good. We're probably going to try to get down there. 1 overcharge and 2 block is pretty good. A lot of defense here. Not bad. This is the only other shock one, though, huh? Discharge 1 for 8 shock. Dang. Hoping to have a bit more. So Zeal's priorities are probably get the 5, maybe even upgrade the 5, I don't know. Work our way down here. And then that's mostly it, actually. 4 points of Fervor, and we're pretty okay. Then it's just, like, upgrade the 10, I guess. The 7 we might not even touch, as I often don't. Power Spike, though, with Shock 8 is pretty good. It's like, that's actually quite strong. I do want a lot of shock. Let's highlight some other cards real quick. Extra Vuln's always good. I mean, I guess I don't need that much Vuln if we're chalking, but, you know. Okay, so it looks like we do want to go down, and I guess we're honestly going to fight this elite anyway. It's not like it's like a horrible fight, you know. It's harder than normal, and there's not much reward, but we will still just do it because the pathing is too good not to. We get 2 points of Fervor, we get a bunch of upgrades, we get a potion. Too much good stuff to say no to. And then after this fight, we can grab the Quick Charge, make our way down here, and just finish things out like this. That seems pretty good. So I guess we won't actually get to even look at secret rooms. I could if I wanted to skip the Rebuke and go up here and then, like, come... No. No, that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Matron before we change our deck. A common artifact? No way. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's take the class Uncommon. And Vig. It's going to take a little while for you to come online in Vig. Not so sure about you. Let's go ahead and cut 1 charge for a Yin Yang. Sneak attack, not very good right now. We definitely want the growing static in there, so we'll cut 1 more charge for that. And we'll exchange a Dissipate for a Close In. I guess we'll do 1 more for a Crackling. We heal for 50% at the end, yeah? Yeah, okay. You know what, actually, we're gonna play extra safe. Unnecessarily so, but we're going to. This will be the deck. 2 Voids. When's our first Shrine, by the way? I didn't think about that. That's going to be a bit of a nuisance, but I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Makes me want to put the Bluestone in right away. So where I would put it, I guess yin yang. Okay. Yeah, so nice that we have this spell and we can just immediately make the yin yang live, right? Like, that's just great. You'll love to see that. Good fight. The Shield Bash is also going to replace a Dissipate. Same ratio of energy to block, but the Vuln is really good. And again, we don't really want to discharge right now, as is often the case early on for Tempest. There's no collapsing horrors, right? So we can step on this tile. How exciting. Power Spike, pretty useless for now. It'll be good later, though. So this is 28 right now, so we'll just go ahead and charge him first. Now he's dead. Yeah, the early game is obviously when this coin is the easiest, of course, because you don't normally have many relics in the early game, and it just gets harder and harder as the fights go on. We'll see what we can do, though. I think we're pretty set up for success with the stuff we have available to us right now. I do wish that, do I even need to hold this? Not really. I do wish that my Zeal tree was a little bit different, but I can't complain too much. Yeah, we'll make put the Vuln on you, and then we can just instantly kill you. Very good. So the first point of Fervor, as per always, is just going to go to the 5, and our first upgrade should probably be the Yin Yang. I mean, it's definitely our biggest damage dealer right now, and I don't think we're going to cut this at all. It hits twice, which is good with Shock. So it's a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. And there's that. And yeah, next time we probably upgrade a Grounded. Another blue stone as well. I don't know where I would put this one. Again, I do want to put the blue stones in to deal with these voids as much as I can. But there's no good targets right now. I could see myself cutting, theoretically, every single one of the cards that doesn't already have a stone in it right now. Except for maybe Groundeds, but you don't want to put a stone in your Grounded unless it's green, so... Yeah. It'll probably go on this quick charge. Maybe. Hard to say. First potion's a health potion. Not really what we wanted. Oh well. This is a little bit awkward here. How do I yin-yang him most efficiently? Do I really have to break his bubble with charge? I think I do. Still worth it. Still worth it. Armored approach. That is not useful. Give him the shield bash next turn. Divine Shield asking if I would or if I have put a Blackstone on Grounded. Sometimes. Sometimes I have. If your Zeal tree isn't very conducive to overcharge gain and you don't find some other solution, like some relic or something, an upgraded black Grounded is actually a lot of overcharge for just one card, so you could grab it with keys or something, you know, and you're off to the races. Not a bad strat, if it's what the deck calls for. Okay, so we won't actually be able to put the Vulnerable on him unless we can Anticipate first. Adaptation is at its max, but it's only turn 2, so he will still be Vuln next turn. So we'll do this. Get some Shock, get some Vuln. This is garbage. I don't think I actually care enough to play the second Grounded. Or wait, no, I haven't even played one Grounded. that was the first grounded. Whoops. Either way, with the amount of damage he's taken, I don't think it was really all that worthwhile. And then now... Yeah, I think we're just giving up on grounded here. We'll draw back around to the yin-yang eventually, right? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I didn't look at my draw pile. We might take a little bit of a hit here. Whiffed on every single random common so far, but I'm not expecting much out of that Zeal power. Okay, this time we can actually pop his bubble with the Dissipate. I think we really do just purge now to try and get to yin-yang ASAP, so... Seek, I guess that's something. He's down to 39, so he'll have Fortitude. But the yin-yang base damage, we should be almost there. There's the yin-yang. So, how do we want to do this? I have to start with Dissipate. And yin-yang is not going to kill yet. But if we go Charge... Then yin-yang. We'll pitch that. Okay, we got another Charge. But that's not enough. Yeah, that's all there is to it. It's just not enough. Yeah. Galvanize can't be played. This was your chance, random common. This was your chance to be something relevant. And you blew it. Could have been block. Could have been damage. Either one would have been fine, but... Nope, the random commons, man. They just do not cooperate. They simply don't. Okay. Definitely more damage than we should have taken there. But, yeah, I think it's going to be time that we just go ahead and upgrade one of our groundeds, huh? Damn, we're not getting a greenstone for, like, ever. What the hell? That's, like, actually a bit of an issue. What's also a bit of an issue is that even though we have two cards that apply vulnerable, they're both expensive and do not upgrade to extend the duration of their vulnerable. That's kind of bad. Okay, let's get Shock and Block in there. That'll be a good one. Smite's, like, maybe useful. So, versus enemies with 2 Frenzy, how good is Sneak Attack, really? 2 mana for 18 damage is horrible in comparison to Yin-Yang, but... Actually, I don't know if there is a but. Without significant shock value, it's just not going to happen for a little while, and we don't have significant shock value, so... Guess we'll hold closing. No real point to purging it, so I will somewhat unhappily just hang on to it here. Wow. This was not the draw order I was hoping for. Okay. Sure, you can have a shield bash. How about a random common, huh? Come on! It's so bad! Why is it always so bad? It gets the kill here, but like... Oh. So many other things that could have been. We'll pitch that, of course. Don't need you. There's so many good commons is the thing, though, right? Like, that you can get Power Strike. You can get, I mean, even the yin-yang, right? Like, that's a common. Where's my yin-yang? There it is. That's a common, you know? Tempest has some really good commons. roll over in this fight, Nutty. Like, there's so many good hits. You just never get them for whatever reason. That just doesn't happen. It's like eating bread and butter for your birthday dinner. You know, that's an apt description. I've never heard anyone say that before. I totally didn't need to do that. Whoops. See, that was an okay one. Quick charge. That's not a bad random common to get usually. Alright, next point of fervor. Yeah, I'm ready to just immediately get rid of this stupid hasty prayer. Give me blessed vigor. More overcharge, please. Here's our very sad elite fight where we don't actually earn a reward. I mean, we don't get a relic. We do get something. Smite's probably worth playing. Overcharge. I'll chuck it in there. We also got this yellow stone now. I think I said I was gonna... Well, I'm gonna put one of my stones on the quick charge that I'm about to get. No real thoughts about the other one yet. I could put it on like Crackling Aura, but I don't like Crackling Aura that much. I think this comes out probably. I'm gonna be a little greedy and hold the stone. Playbook, huh? Average cost of our abilities is pretty high. I don't see it coming that far down. It could happen. Don't expect that it would. Bloody Ledger is just garbage. So, yeah, it's gotta be the Obsidian Crown. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh my god, dude, my muscle memory is so strong. You can't take these relics. Get it in your head. You can't take the relics. Take the Essence and Souls instead. Yeah, Hurry says I might be overthinking this choice. You're right. I literally just said like a minute ago that I couldn't get the relic, and then immediately I just start... explaining my thought. Oh my god. Oh man. That didn't happen. You guys didn't see anything. So I want to hold this shield bash for next turn. It actually seems pretty good. So why not just galvanize? We'll even do this for lots of overcharge. Go up to 4. Okay. Any block card basically. Yeah, okay. We got one. This is a little bit weird. But I want to shock him. The Yin Yang is coming up, so I will shock and block. And I will shield bash. So much overcharge now with the extra Zeal power and with the grounded plus. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, no! He's removing his debuffs before we got the Yin Yang. That sucks. Not much that can be done about it, though. We want to play both of these for block. Charge. I think I want to play Close In later. So no point in playing this when he's going to remove the debuffs. So it's going to be Charge, Charge, Close In, Dissipate. Yeah. And 12 shock just getting wiped away there. Feels bad. Nice Crackling Aura. Charge coming up. Should probably hold this Dissipate. Okay, we did not draw more block. Can we kill him here? I don't think so. Pretty sure we never kill him here, which means we're just taking some damage. It's a little unfortunate. Another small hit here. We do have to purge at the shrine, of course. We're only healing for 50% of missing, but we do have this health potion, so all in all, I don't feel that bad about it. And again, our pathing is not very constrained, so we can totally just path to a shrine if we want. This is frustrating though. This one hurts. Come on, surely we can end the fight now, right? Yes! Jeez, man. What an asshole. Okay. So there was the stupid elite fight we had to do with very minimal reward. We're gonna have so many souls, though, if we don't see the queen. Void is gonna take a fat chunk of damage. Oh, you know what? I should have put in the sneak attack specifically for that fight. That was a mistake. Definitely should have put it in for that fight. I should put it in for this fight, too. Like, feel free to cut a galvanize at this point. We're getting enough overcharge elsewhere. Yeah, like, for 18, it's okay, but they're gonna buff up, of course, you know? Like, if I just charge him, he's gonna buff immediately. In fact, I think I'm just gonna go for that. I'm gonna go charge, throw that out there. And he's just dead. So, that's pretty good. Yin Yang's still in there, Smite's still in there. Void, I guess, is also there. Yeah, we'll just do close in plus galvanize here, I think. Yeah, we'll go after you. You're more likely to attack next turn. And yeah, we're doing fine in terms of overcharge. Okay, not enough block here. I mean, we're always doing this, right? Let's see what we draw. Shield Bash. Cannot afford to play all of this block. More damage. More damage. Nothing to do about it. It's round 3, so it doesn't actually matter what we do with this. Is there any point in holding the smite? Honestly, yes. Oof, we're hemorrhaging. Taking chunks in every fight. It's weird, my deck does not feel that bad. It feels like a pretty solid deck. Okay, we'll dissipate to make sure that this will kill for 3. We'll get a little bit of block. 5 block. Ah, 5 more for the road. That should be the end of it, though. This guy's up to 5, so the sneak attack will absolutely slaughter him if we can just find it. I think we are just purging every single card here. We'll even do this. Sneak attack kills, smite kills, yin yang kills. 3 charges kill. 2 charges kill. Alright. Yeah, let's just go ahead and upgrade the quick charge here. And I'm actually going to do the Yellowstone quick charge as the end of the play. I don't think I should have to be cutting more attacks, and yet it seems like I need to, so I will. Still don't know what to do with this blue stone. Cycling is going to be very important, so I should be careful with it because we are going to become a chonk deck. Don't want to waste it. I'm going to continue to hold it. Call me greedy, because I undeniably am being greedy right now, but I'm going to keep holding it. Oh, and I should have taken the sneak attack out here, man. It's been so long since I played without blind spot, I'm forgetting to check these things. Okay, is this a play the void for zeal thing? I think that's what this is. Might as well. guess I can take one. Because we can play this. Shock and block now that the barrier's down, and we have just enough energy to get the Yin. And yeah, take one. I don't think I want to hold this. Well, I'm vulnerable, so it's 2, but, you know. Okay, speaking of Vuln, we finally get our ways to apply Vuln after it's past the point where adaptation is going to prevent that. Nevertheless, we can get at least a little bit of value out of it here. 21 next turn is concerning. See what Quick Charge does for us here. Okay, back to the Yin Yang. That's a good one. Don't need you at this point. You're too expensive. Is it worth it to put the 3-shot? I mean, I can't afford that anymore, so yeah, it is worth it. Charge first. And he should die next turn. Get him out of here. Okay. Rebuke is a maybe include. Also, this isn't a totally useless node. We can actually buy Voidstone there, and I can visit it without ruining the rest of my path, so I might as well look. Purple Stone, I mean, like, those are good, right? They are good. Again, I don't know where to actually put it, though. I'm about to get a card pack. It's not like I have anything else to do with my souls. Here comes the Chonk. What's up, one-man army? How's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, these ones I can leave the sneak attack in. So many stones. Am I really holding out until the card pack, man? Really? I mean, putting one on Crackling Ore and upgrading it is, like, not that bad, but are we ever going to really upgrade this? Probably not. These vulnerable appliers have been really unimpressive. They might not stick around. I feel like all of these cards are going to get cut. I feel like this deck is just... I'm not a big fan of most of the cards in the deck right now. I will take out the Galvanize for the Rebuke. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to be greedy. Yeah, we're doing Bare Bones, one of the toughest of the bunch. But we're about to get a Chonk, as you can see here, so with any luck... that can carry us. This is a hard coin. No way about it. We've also been stuck with these 2 stupid voids for the whole first floor. We're finally about to get rid of them. Long journey that has been. Okay, so the smite is going to be, like, actually not that big right now, huh? I can do Growing Static Smite next turn. I think that's the play. Get some overcharge going. Yeah, we've taken quite a lot of damage already, as you can see. Mostly, I think, just because of these voids. I don't know, like... my deck feels okay for where I am at this point in the run. We got Rebuke as well. 60 damage. That's clean. That's a clean kill. Let's just do that. So much for Smite. Okay, where's Yin Yang at? 51, huh? That's not bad. If I play Dissipate first, I run out of overcharge, so I can't do that. Yeah, it's just gotta be charge, Yin Yang, and then Dissipate. So far, so good. Sneak Attack's still in there. She's going to be up to 3/4 now. So the Sneak Attack is hitting pretty hard. We can even do some of this, some of this, and miss by 3 damage there. I mean, the healing is what kicked in, so it's really only 1 damage miss. That fight went easy enough. I don't know why all the other fights so far we've been having problems. Chonk acquired, finally, at long last. So I think it's time to ditch the growing static. Like I said, this has been really underwhelming vulnerable application, and this is a much better vulnerable card that we're going to have now with the Chonk. We're looking for stuff like Sekai or Power out of this card pack. We want to cycle these guys, huh? Okay. I think I can handle that. Uh-oh, double howl. That's never too good. I'm not going to play this. We gotta kill fast here. We gotta accelerate. Chonk is not happening. No way. No, come on. Okay, whatever. We can pitch it off the yin yang here. Gotta get the overcharge up. This is a kill. We can rebuke as well. It's a pretty big rebuke. So I could get... Can I afford that? 5? I can. I could afford to do that. How much damage would that be? 25 plus 25... Or, excuse me, 24 plus 25% rage is 30? That's exactly enough? I'll take it. And then you should just die to a smite. Okay, cool. Yeah, why haven't more of the fights been like that? Anyway, hoping for big stuff out of this booster pack. Okay, Inner Oasis is really good cycling. That's a great one. And everything else kind of sucks. Everything else here kind of sucks. Galvanize is probably the weakest one, of course. We already have 2 that we've cut, so this is the roll. Try to put a Blackstone in this. Heavy-handed. I don't know about that. I guess it's okay. I mean, more buffs is good because I can expel, and that makes my Chonk better. Finally get these voids out of the deck. That was long overdue. This guy has 2 frenzies, so we'll leave in the sneak attack. Okie doke. Yeah, we gotta make some choices here. Like, I mean, the Jolt sneak attack thing is pretty decent. We don't only have to rely on Bonk, right? So I'm fine having a Jolt come in here, and it can carry one of the purple stones. Because that way you're discharging 2 when you use it, but it triggers twice, and so you're getting back 2, so it's a net 0 overcharge change. Which is pretty good. Crackling Aura, I think, can go. I'll get that in there. We'll cut 1 Dissipate for a Clashing Steel. I think that'll be pretty good, and we'll put the blue stone on that, I guess. Or do I put it on the inner? No, we want Blackstone on our Oasis. We said that. Cut 1 more of those for one of these. Sure, we'll do Bluestone Clashing Steel. Fine. So for this last purple stone, I might greed this one even further. One on army asking if I like to keep 2 grounded. Oftentimes, I like to upgrade 1 grounded and then cut the other. But given the way this deck is going, I liked having... I mean, before I purged the voids, I just liked having 2 grounded because it was more likely I would see one or the other sooner. And I had, like, you know, garbage cards in my deck clogging up my draws, so I wanted that boost in consistency. And now I have Chonk, and so I'm thinking, you know, these are good to just, like, play and thin the deck out. And we even have a 3rd one here, and a heavy-handed, so, like, depending on how this deck goes, we might put all of this crap in just because they're, like, decent cards, but they also thin the deck. So, Divine Shield. The Blackstone is going to go on Inner Oasis. There it is. Blackstone's going to go on Inner Oasis, I think, 100%. That's so much deck cycling, so much Zeal generation, it's really going to enable this Chonk in a big way. And it's good defense, too, so... Not great, but good. Speaking of not great, this first turn here... Okay, well, that's better. That's better. I don't need both groundeds at this point, so we'll just do that. Bump ourselves up to 7 and have more energy. Okay, well, guess we just start with Yin Yang. The sneak attack is only 18, the rebuke is 24 for 3, that's a better damage ratio. Costs more, but it also gets us to 7 Zeal, which I think is good enough. Then we'll hold the Inner Oasis, probably. I kind of want to hold both of these, actually. Yeah. Yeah, one of my armies says it seems like a good idea to have the deck thinning, but not a fan of heavy-handed. Yeah, that would be the weakest one, and obviously I'm not even playing the other grounded right now, so I'd probably put in this grounded before. I don't think I'm going to put them both in at once. If we go down that path, the grounded will come in, and then depending on exactly how hard we want to thin, the heavy-handed is an option. Okay, we drew close-in. What does clashing get us here? It gets us a charge, don't want that. Inner, close-in. Okay, at this point we could just do a big old smite if we wanted to, that's not bad. Although I guess it wouldn't be that big. It would be 5 times 9, 45 damage. That's something. But this is getting added to the deck right before we reshuffle. That seems really good. The delay block also actually matters a lot. So, you know what? We're going to chonk instead. Gets us up to 7 Zeal. Show my Zeal powers after the fight? Yeah, sure thing. Assuming that I'm capable of remembering for 2 minutes, I will show you my Zeal powers after the fight. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll Stronk. He's got a lot of shock at this point. Huge Yin Yang. Okay. Sneak attack does not quite kill. Rebuke we can't actually play. I don't want to take damage, so dissipate it is. Yeah, we wanted a lot of shock in the Zeal. We only have a little bit, but we'll see if we can make it work. Oath's Hand sucks. Bonk is in the deck. These cards are in there to draw it. We probably get him next turn. Probably. How about some Delay Rage? Why not? Oh, wait, he's just dead to the... Jesus, man. 125% Rage. Crazy. Okay, Zeal Power time. I guess you'll get to see it anyway because of the Fervor. So here's what we're looking at. We've got this one, Overcharge 1, Block 2. That's not going to change. Here the plan is to go down this path so that we can get Shock 6 to the highest HP enemy. We're probably going to leave the Zeal 7 alone at Overcharge 2. And then for Zeal 10, I guess the plan is this. Discharge 1, Shock 8 to everyone. And we have Power Spike that we are going to pick up, or that we already picked up. Yeah, we already have a Power Spike, so... that's probably going to be the plan here. And maybe we change the 7, depending on what other stuff we have. So... yeah. Here, we're just going to take the Hollowed Vigor, work our way towards this Voltaic Burst. And it's boss fight time! Now, she gains AP, but not Frenzy, so the Sneak Attack comes out to be replaced with, I have no idea. Issue Challenge, I guess. Let's give this a try. I think we should be okay here with the Chonk. We're definitely going to be able to get the Chonk online in this fight. You're going to be annoying, though. You are going to be very annoying, I'm sure. I wish I could just kill you here, but... should I hit him anyway, or should I just ignore him completely? I should probably hit him. But I want to enter Oasis. And now I have to play the Stronk instead. Okay, guess we're ignoring him, at least for a little while. there's our Jolt. Reasonable opportunity to get this down. The vulnerable shouldn't really matter all that much, because Bonk gives us vulnerable anyway, of course. So I don't think I care about the shield bash, which means I could just charge for a little bit if I wanted to here. Yeah, you know, let's do this just to get to Zeal 5. So many Banes. So many Banes. Okay. Quick charge. Quick charge. Oh my god. Well, the bonk is in there. Is it going to kill her by the time we get to it? It needs to be seen. I want to hit Zeal 7. Armin says, I've been tempted to just kill the Curse Ward there, but I guess if you nick it enough, Bonk may just finish the boss. Yeah, I'm kind of just going all in on the Bonk plan here to finish him off. Of course, I don't have any, like, rage or anything here, but maybe Smite can clean up the rest of the damage I need. That's going to have to be the plan. So we're just going to build up as much energy as we can, I guess, and that means taking 3 here. I mean, how much do we actually need on the Smite, right? No delay rage or anything. Next turn is an odd turn, so we'll have the 25% rage from that. So Smite at 6 base is going to... It's going to be dealing 8 damage. She'll have 48. She won't be vulnerable anymore, which means that we only need 6 energy. We're going to have 2 Banes in the deck. 3... I'm pretty sure we can get away with it, right? We go down to 1, we gain 2, up to 3, 4, 5... No, actually, I don't think we can. I'm pretty sure that there is a chance we get screwed if we play that, so I will take the 3. If we were to draw exactly a Bane on the reshuffle. Anyway, that wasn't all that bad. I've been liking my spell a lot as a way to immediately enable the yin-yang, so I'm not really too keen on giving that up. So that would mean potentially Power Ward. I mean, the delay rage can matter a lot. The delay rage can actually matter quite a bit, but it requires a bit of prediction as to when the bonk will show up to be maximally used, which is, you know, far from easy to do. And we could actually use a bit of healing, so maybe I just take the Spirit Ward, huh? It usually is the take. Booster Pack seems pretty good here. I wouldn't mind replacing quite a few of these cards. Mostly charges and a couple of remaining dissipates. And the Shield Bash too, I guess, at this point. So let's take a booster. Oh boy, an extra elite on my Bare Bones challenge. Who could say no? Do we just save our money here? I mean, I guess so, right? Like, having an enormous amount of cash for a potential card shop actually sounds like a good idea. So, I mean, I don't really care about any of this stuff anyway, right? Not that much. The potions would be okay, but that's pretty pricey. We're just gonna skip. Alright, show me something good, please. The rare is Divine Retribution. I think that's probably good. If we can line it up with a bonk turn, that's pretty good. Contraposition is a no right now, but that could easily become very good if we get the right stuff. I mean, currently we have Clashing Steel and nothing else, but it's worth considering. Powered Shield, I don't really think I want. Another Power Spike. Yeah, let's just roll the Powered Shield. Come on, man. Army asks what my guardians are. Well, actually, first off, let me check. I'm only fighting 2. We got Spiders, Golem, Puppet Master, and Queen. And the Spiders have an okay blessing. One of my least favorites. Robin says Divine Retribution always felt more underwhelming in practice than I'd expect it to be. Yeah, it really does require a 2-card combo to be, like, any good at all, honestly. But we kind of need something to latch onto, right? Like, here, actually, in fact, let's take a quick peek in the compendium. Tempest rares. If we're looking specifically at Tempest cards, stuff we could get, that would be, like, we don't really want another bonk line of cards, right? We don't want Cadence. Cloudburst is, like, okay. Devotion's really bad. Bolt would be good. Eye of the Storm is okay. Honor and Glory is okay. Omniscience, not that useful. Like, maybe we could do something with this. We do have a lot of buffs, but we'd never be able to ghost it that much on turn 1, I don't think. Open the Heavens, mediocre. Retaliate would have been good, I guess. Tapped out, decent. So out of the options we have here, there's a handful of decent ones. Bolt probably would have been the best just for the draw so we could cycle around for the bonk more. But I basically didn't want to risk rolling it in that case because I think there were a lot more whiffs than good hits. Robin says that just me or Tempest Rare is less good on average than other classes. I don't know. I mean, she's got some good ones. Even post-nerf, Overload is crazy. Chonk's obviously very good. Tapped Out is usually really good. Retaliate's really good. She's got some good ones. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and throw out another prediction. The last one was Victory, but I don't think anyone actually bet anything, so... I am out of water again, so... We'll toss another one out there, and I'll go refill my water. Back in a momento. Alright, we are back. Time to consider what we are going to do on floor 2 here. I forgot to mention this as well. There is the mime where you can spend your souls if you don't find Queen. Let's take a peek at the map rewards now, huh? Overload, huh? I mean... we aren't really a super overchargy, overloady, shocky deck anymore. We're mostly, I think, focused on bonk, which is just one hit. Nevertheless, this is good enough that I think it's still worth it. Juiced Up is really good if we can upgrade it, get that nice purge, gain 1 overcharge. Not much else, I'm going to be honest. Recharge is theoretically good deck thinning, and it's just generally a decent card. I guess we wouldn't mind having Blessed Recovery to heal. Tower Shield's good and expels. Yeah, we're overcharging a lot, so like Overload would generate a lot of shock. It's just we don't take particularly great advantage of it unless the enemy is weak to sneak attack. Well, I see a path has emerged here. I can skip an issue challenge to take some Void Stones potentially. We have this awkward scenario. We might have to fight another elite again to get this card shop. I think the card shop is actually going to be pretty good here. And that lets us do this, and then we can choose between these nodes and close it out like that. Yeah, I think this is going to be what we do here. So none of these map rewards want to take the Blackstone instead, right? No. Yeah, okay, it's fine. We'll put the Blackstone on the inner oasis. Like that. And as for the purple stone... I still don't really know what to do with the purple stone. I still don't. Okay, well let's do some other stuff, right? Well, there are other changes that need to happen here. I'm gonna cut another dissipate for duck and weave. I want to get divine retribution in there. That probably replaces a charge. You might think that this is like contesting with smite, but like kind of not really. We're mostly just using divine retribution to gain a bit of rage, so we want to play this for 1 or 2 for the most part, I think. It's not really a finisher. Anything else? Anything else? The Contra, I don't think it's worth it with just the Clashing Steel right now. Is this it? Is this all I'm doing for now? I think this might be it. Okay. In that case, it feels so dumb to just keep holding it, but I kind of want to wait and see what the merchant has. Honestly. So I guess I will. It's not like we're really short on overcharge right now. Do I want to put the stupid spell on just so I can heal a tiny bit? It's probably not worth it. Although, I mean, for this fight in particular, it might actually be nice to have a bit of emergency block. It's definitely a good fight for sneak attack, though. So let's get that going. In fact, actually, I'm going to swap the smite for the sneak attack in this instance. Okay. See, this is the problem, though. I can't immediately activate my yin-yang now. I have to get to Zeal 3 instead, which is easily doable, I think, but, you know, sometimes it might not be. In fact, here, it's a bit awkward, right? Because, like, I can go Rebuke, Purge, yin-yang, but then I'm not playing Chonk. Or I could go, like, Shield Bash, Chonk. Yeah, no, just... It's awkward, man. It's not great. It's not great. I think we're gonna do Rebuke Chonk. That's gonna be the plan. And then we hold the yin-yang. It's too good to say no to. Okay, I'm actually gonna put my jacket on real quick. It's getting a little chilly. 1 sec. Alright, there we go. Jacket acquired. Do I just immediately go for the Stronk here? Probably. Probably. Just put the shock on him, give him the yin-yang. Yeah, it's definitely not Divine Retribution. Probably not Grounded. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. Reduce the burning by as much as possible. Drop a bunch of random stuff. So far, we've been doing just fine, actually. If we draw the bonk here, we're probably going to bonk a Pyromite, and we'll try to kill you with, I don't know, something else. What the heck? No block. I guess that's what the spell is for. Plus 1 HP. Amazing. Yeah, so we'll just charge you twice. Bonk kills the ever-living crap out of you. Might as well just get the burning down. Okay, yeah, this fight went well. I'm glad I put this spell on. Definitely glad I did that. One-man army says you seem to be doing your damage immediately instead of holding for the delay rage. Any reason? I mean, just if I can kill, you know. If I can kill right now, I might as well, if I don't have to wait around for the delay rage. Especially versus this fight. These guys can really scale up like crazy if you let the burning get out of control. So I'd rather just end things sooner than later. And at this point, it just kind of doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want to kill him. But in general, if I'm not killing, it's going to be correct to wait for the rage to kick in. Okay, Blessed Recovery. I mean, I kind of want to play it. Are we going to any shrines? Yes, but it's a lot later. I mean, I can probably just take out a random one-cost thing here, like a charge. I think I will. Get the Blessed Recovery in there, see if we can't heal up a bit more. Stonesmith, what you got for me? More purple stones. I mean, I want the blue stone, right? Definitely want the blue stone. More cycling. Where else am I spending money? The card shop? That's it, yeah. These guys! Okay, this is why we were trying to play without blind spot, because now, when we see a fight like this, obviously, I mean, this is preset, of course, but this is the idea, right? We see these guys, we immediately brew up a potion, and then we're doing fine. Hopefully. Where's this blue stone going? Duck and weave? That's a lot of control of your deck. How about it? Sift one, draw one, discard one. Okay, so the delay block is wasted, but it's still good to just get this train rolling as quickly as possible. And then here we have to make this awkward choice about which of these cards we want to play. I don't think we should mess around with Blessed Recovery versus these guys. They are too dangerous. The Jolt is pretty good. Honestly, I'm just going to hold the Rebuke, actually. Let's Jolt... Yeah, let's Jolt you and hold the Rebuke. Rebuke is now dealing 34 to you. We've got the charges. Can make you vulnerable. 17. I'm just gonna kill him. The run under trio. I guess we're just using Inner Oasis for blocks. We don't need you. Sneak attack is okay against the game. How do we want to do this? We've got too much expensive stuff. Divine Retribution's not happening. We only have 2 more block coming from Zeal. I want to get the shock down. 2 goats. It's interesting. I think I'm gonna Stronk here. Yin Yang's at 57, sneak attack at 39. Okay, yeah, the sneak is probably not worth it. The unupgraded grounded is certainly not worth it. See what this Yin Yang finds for us. Shock and block. Probably not. Well, there's the bonk. I mean, we kind of have to hold that, right? Just instantly kills one of these guys. So then we just need to deal 19 there. Okay. So we definitely take the 3. How do we want to do this? We're always using the spell here, I think. Looks like we're always going to duck and weave as well. We can dump. Grounded, that's not upgraded. Then we discard you. No reason to pick one of these over the other, so we'll just kill you. which means we're not able to kill you, which means a respawn happens, which is a bit annoying, but nothing to be done about it. Get some delay rage. Okay. I think we're alright. I think we win from here. And maybe we can weave in the Blessed Recovery at this point. Do I need to do the Chonk line again? Probably not, but I think it's going to just make sense to do it anyway, honestly. We can't kill this guy right now, which really sucks. Yeah, I mean, Chonk for delay block here is just, like, actually very good. We only have 2 block available to us from this. I think we might just take another 3 here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. It gets us up to 7, or, I mean, we're only taking 1 now because we hit the block, but I'm gonna hold the Clashing Steel anyway. Even with a stealth potion, man, this fight is so absurd. Okay, I'm glad I held the Clashing Steel. You're not evasive anymore, so we can kill you with the Yin Yang. Although there's also pretty overkill. Issue challenge. I think that's too expensive to actually play, isn't it? Inner Oasis, that's a good one. Yeah, sneak attack sucks at this point. Okay, surely this is the end, yes? Yeah, I did it to farm the Void Stones. Oh my god, okay. Sneak attack's no good anymore. Okay, the Divine Retribution has definitely not been useful so far. But, I mean, it hasn't really had much chance to be useful. Oh right, the Blessed Recovery. Spell even came back around, how about that? Just barely shy of the Zeal 5, so we'll take another hit. Still think we've healed net, right? Yeah, we must have, between the recovery and 2 uses of the spell. This is so silly. Where's my damage? Where actually is it? Actually, I don't think the goat ever scales himself up, does he? He does put Banes in the deck, though. Theoretically, I could stall for a really long time to try and get Spirit Ward. We are not going to do that, though, don't worry. Yeah, I've got the Strong. I guess it's the Strong and the Sneak Attack being turned off means that it's just Yin Yang and sort of Divine Retribution. That's the only damage I have now. Yeah, if I fight the Veiled Watchers and they, like, expel my bonk line, I might actually be in trouble. Oh, geez, 11 rounds. What a mess. What an absolute mess that was. Alright, what do we upgrade now? Probably the Chonk. I don't think I need to think too hard about that. That's gonna be an important one. I'll also take out the last Dissipate for a Tower Shield. And that's kind of that. Okay, Courtesan is buffing immediately. That is of mild concern. We gotta hit Zeal 3 to get the Yin Yang to go off. This is so inefficient, man, but we'll do it. I'll go after the Courtesan. Gotta hold the Chonk. Hopefully the king immediately attacks now. That would be really convenient. No, he's not, of course. Oh, nevertheless, sneak attack is good against him. We'll go ahead and throw out the chonk. True Rebuke. I kind of want to just play this. I also kind of want to just purge it. It gets me to 5. I guess I'll play it. Okay, the king's discards have not been that bad right now. Here comes the attack. This is a terrible hand for it, damn. If we would have drawn either of these two, then we could have played the Stronk and immediately drawn the bonk. In fact, bottom decking exactly these two cards is the only way that this happened. We could have bottom decked the Stronk too, of course, but then we could have potentially drawn into it based on draw order, blah blah blah. Wah, complaining about bad luck. Now we just have to deal with this massive hit. There's really nothing to it. Yeah, that's it. There's just nothing to it. I think I gotta hold the close in. See what we can manage here. Always doing this, and this. Never playing these. So obviously the bonk just like kills him. We do need to do that. I should probably just do it now. This is so confusing as to what the exact best way to do this is. Duck and weave. I mean, I don't think the quick charge is worth it, so let's get rid of that as an option. I think we want to duck. Honestly, I'm going to send the Divine Retribution. Sneak attack's not really worth it. And then we'll just Clashing Steel. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. I will accept 9. The Chosen Champ is pretty vulnerable to the sneak attack, but that's like in the bottom of the discard pile. Lord knows when we'll find it. Are we taking another hit here? It looks like we're taking another hit here. Blessed Recovery. Oh boy. Take another hit. Unfortunate that that did not go any better than it did. I think just slightly better draw order would have made things a lot cleaner, but nonetheless, at this point we can try and get back around to the Blessed Recovery, and we'll almost certainly get one more use of the Spirit Ward off in the process, so... no need to go down the line. Just gotta cycle. There's the Blessed Recovery. And we could totally kill right now, but I am going to wait until next turn for that 1 extra health value. $60 health, yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but I can handle it. So we want to work our way towards the Zeal 10, huh? We're not hitting it very often, and truth be told, it's not actually very likely that we'll start to hit it more often. With no relics or anything to give us Zeal generation, we know most of what's coming. I mean, but I do like the existing powers, so yeah. For the time being, I'll just go for this. Get more shock. And then we'll see what happens with Zeal 10. I have 1 more point of fervor guaranteed, maybe 2, depending on which way I want to go here. As for what's being duplicated, I think it's just going to be the Inner Oasis. That card's just really, really good. So I will do that. Yeah, there's just it's too expensive to juggle 2 lines of Chonk. And nothing else matters enough. Would have been nice to have this upgraded, but the block is not like the real purpose, of course. Here's the next pointless elite fight, Dolus. We should be pretty good against Dolus. Of course, we want to get the sneak attack out. We'll put the Inner Oasis in. I said recharge would be pretty decent too. It's questionable if it's good against Dolus or not, but our deck's very expensive. We should be fine. We should be fine. We'll just take those out for 2 galvanizes, and that'll be it. We're not going to waste any time this part looking at the elite artifacts, because we remembered. Just take the bonus. The Blessed Recovery is expensive. At least this issue challenge is going to be really good. Full cost Chonk feels bad. Guess we'll purge the Jolt. Keep both of the block cards here. I only need to use one of them probably on the coming turn, but I don't want to purge them and then let them come back at a more expensive cost. I should have taken out the Clashing Steel, shouldn't I? Yeah. Came in at 0 anyway, I guess that's nice. So much cheap block. I mean, I'm not going to play Clashing Steel even for free, am I? I guess I could use it to pitch the Inner Oasis here that's expensive, and that's a pretty good deal. Now the Stronk is very expensive. Okay, next turn we'll do Challenge Spell, I guess, which lets me do this. Bonk in the deck. A lot of shock already. The shock is definitely building up fast. Okay, so we did not get Bonk. Yin Yang. I guess we'll just do this. 384 times 2, not bad. That worked out. Load this guy back up. Right, so now we actually have to think about if we want the recharge in there for real. I mean, it's probably better than a charge, right? Probably. Card shop time, though. What are we looking at here? Very little of interest. I suppose reroute would help us get the extra zeal. We are going to get a green stone, but like, I don't know. How much do we discharge? Not that much. None of our zeal powers currently discharge. This one would, but obviously zeal 10 discharge is not reliable. And then besides that, we have Jolt, Rebuke, and is that it? Literally just Jolt and Rebuke. Yeah. That kind of seems not worth it. Devotion, not all that great, but it is another way to get some extra zeal. And this one could be rigged immediately, although we are about to get the green stone that we want to spend on Grounded. That would mean we're spending 3 energy guaranteed every turn at the start, which is probably fine. Purge. I mean, we've got some expensive stuff, right? Like, that could be a lot of zeal. Nothing else is of that much interest. So, maybe I just dump my essence here, huh? It seems okay. I think I should go for it. Okay, at this point I'll cut the other Grounded. I don't think we need to be worrying too much about expelling with as much cycling as we now have. We have 2 Blackstone Inner Oasis, we have a Quick Charge, we have a bunch of Bluestones, we even have some Sifting. So since that was the only thing I bought, it did not actually help me decide what to do with the Purple Stone at all. And I guess I can look at the class trainer now. What do we give him? We give him kneecaps, right? Green Voidstone on Chonk. I was thinking Green Voidstone on upgraded Grounded. Wait a minute, did I take both the Groundeds out of my deck? No, I didn't. It's here. I was thinking we put it on there, but putting it on the Chonk is not such a bad idea either. We'll have to see. Yeah, we're just gonna roll the kneecaps here. I don't think so. Really? Can we get one without a greenstone, please? Okay. I don't think this is useful at all. I mean, if I hadn't upgraded the other Chonk already, it would just be an upgrade, I guess, because it has a blue stone, but I don't think this is good, right? Like, I'm getting trolled. I'm actually getting trolled. Am I going to this chest? 2 points of fervor is necessary if I want to get the Zeal 10 shock. Which I do. So I guess I shouldn't, which means that the only remaining cards we're getting are these. That means that I really should put this purple stone somewhere, finally. So it's just going to go on a card that I think I'll play most often out of all these cards. Which, honestly, is probably the Rebuke. So, there it goes. Let's get this fervor. I did put everything in, right? Yeah, just this stupid extra chalk. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's probably actually going to be better to put the greenstone on the trunk, truthfully. Looking at a turn like this, yeah, it's got to be better. So we'll do this, purge this for a whole bunch of Zeal. I'm kind of tempted to just play the Clashing Steel here to draw. I'm gonna do it. That worked out. Okay, trying to get to the chunk. Just trying to get to the chunk, I guess. Let's start with Duck and Weave then. Probably dump the Shield Bash. Closing's good block here, so we'll get rid of you. Although we're probably not going to play this anyway, right? Yeah, we're just going to Inner Oasis here. We drew the other Inner Oasis. Jeez, man. It's on the very bottom. I guess that's going to happen sometimes. Save that for later. It'll be easy to play against the Priest. 15 delay block happens to be the perfect amount. So let's do that. And then we can just guarantee draw the Stronk for next turn. That seems fine to me. Of course, we do have to go through the whole deck now to get to the Stronk. Or to get to the Bonk, excuse me. I swear. I sound like such an idiot talking about these cards. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be the Knight. He's taunting again. It's gonna be so much taunt. Let's just start drawing cards. I'll purge you. Wasn't gonna purge the Tower Shield because we might need it for next turn. Here the Yin Yang's getting pretty close to a kill, so we can hold this potentially. It'll be dealing more damage next turn. If we fail to find the bonk. I shouldn't need the extra, like, jolt value on him, right? I don't think so. I think I can just purge both of these. So, whole bunch of damage on the stack here, but it's not really a concern. Because we just go... Actually, how close are we here? 100 and... No way! Are you kidding? 107. Oh my god. He has the most HP though. We just have to hit Zeal 3, which we do. There. Okay, he's dead. Oh my gosh. That would have been funny. And by funny, I mean horrible. I guess I should be using this as well to heal. Sick value. Yeah, after this fight, I think I definitely should just do Greenstone Shock. Hey, it's Blessed Recovery time. Yeah, this is another situation where I could absolutely just like, stall like crazy, but I'm not going to put you guys through that. It's not like it'd be fun for me either. Buke him, and then you rebuke him. Okay, we finally have a Zeal 10, and it's not particularly good, but it's something. This is our only rigged card, and it expels, of course. And even if we rig this, it also expels, so that won't do anything. It's basically just next card costs 1 less. Which, you know, I don't mind that. Oh yeah, there's also an overload. So, that's interesting. I don't know what we're going to do with this overload. Probably worth playing. Probably cut the Divine Retribution for it, honestly. The Divine Retribution has not panned out at all. It's like actually quite a bit of damage coming our way next turn, so... Just gonna hold the Oasis and we probably use the spell. He's gonna end up with all the shock, so this actually might be another time when we just go for the Warrior. It's gonna depend on how quickly we find Bonk. Bonk is probably gonna kill this guy. So we'll just have to see here. No, Robin, I don't usually go for the Exalted Warrior. What I usually do is try to line it up so that I can kill Flesh Beast on turn 3, because that's always when the Rotting Gut Fiend kills himself. And his suicide does contribute battle progress. So if you pick them both off like that, it's just the Warrior left, and he's really easy on his own. Normally, I find it to be a bit too hard to kill this guy in a convenient way first, because you see he has twice as much health as the Flesh Beast. So it's a lot more difficult to burst him down, which means you're contending with 3 enemies for longer. If you fail to get the kill on the Flesh Beast, though, like if you sink all your damage into this idiot, and then the Rotting Gut Fiend dies and you don't quite kill him, then you're in real trouble. So it's a bit of a risky strategy, but it does work really well if you can pull it off. I would say I managed to pull it off the significant majority of the time, and it's pretty good when that happens. But when it fails, you definitely notice it. Let's see, what do we want to dump here? Probably Shield Bash. Don't think I need charge. Okay, here's Chonk. So we can guarantee the Stronk next turn. Actually, we can guarantee the Stronk right now, can't we? We also just hit our Zeal. So we go Chonk. Purge. Oasis. Okay, we can't guarantee it right now. Don't have the energy for it. If we do this, we're gonna draw it and discard it. Just do it this way. We're up to 73 health. Not too bad. Okay, so here's the Stronk. Far from a guarantee that we get the bonk, though. Yeah, see, turn 3, Get It Fiend is killing himself. Yeah, this just didn't really pan out the way we were hoping it would. Let's just see what happens. Go ahead and Stronk you. Purge this one for an enormous amount of zeal. Draw some more. Draw some more. Draw, draw, draw. Come on, baby. Dump, I want to dump. Dump the Divine Distribution. Purge that. Purge. I mean, we can't even play it if we draw it, of course, at this stage, but we still want to get to it. Okay, and this is alright here. We can go ahead and just grab back the Tower Shield with this recharge, and that's our block next turn. 10 overcharge means we'll still have quite a bit of energy here. Of course, it's going to be harder to draw the bonk now because of the dazes, so we might waste our delay rage. That would be sad. We Gut Fiend. Right. We did draw the bonk. It does just kill whoever we want. But we can't play both of these. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, we could enter Oasis into like Clashing Steel, but that doesn't really help. Does not really help. 279 isn't quite double, so that means that with no rage, he's not actually dead. Yeah, it's only 140-ish damage. Oh man, this really stinks. Yeah, this was always going to be the situation. Can't ever get the there's no like trickery to be done, is there? There's no trickery. In that case, I should probably play it safe. Right? I mean, 25 next turn is not much better, honestly. Whatever, we'll start with the Inner Oasis and just see what happens here. Shield Bash I can purge. We did get the Inner Oasis. Or, I mean, the Clashing Steel. Excuse me. If I play this, I hit Zeal 10, and the next card costs 1 less. But I have no energy. I can purge the Clashing Steel, and then I'm still off by 1. If we play Clashing Steel, reshuffle, we can purge that to make up for the +1. That doesn't actually make a difference, though. Ah, there's just no way, man. There's just... it cannot be done. At this point, I'm wondering if I should just take the hit and consider that I have a health pot. And that I'm healing for 50% of my missing health. I think that's going to be the play here. As we just do this. That was rough. At this point, we just have to work on the Flesh Beast now. That was an awful hand. Can we at least not take another hit? So many Banes. So many Banes. How many Banes actually is it? It's 5, right? That's all of them? Yeah, okay. And the spell's back online. So I guess that's pretty good. How much is this rebuke at? Not very much. Jeez. I guess it's because he doesn't have any shock, of course. Sure, we'll chonk. Probably just yin-yang him too. I can't stop drawing all the Banes! Help! I didn't even need to hold the Strong here, man. I really didn't. I guess we're playing it now. Oh, what a goofy fight this was. These guys normally aren't this much trouble. Okay, well, we have our green stone now, so hopefully we can alleviate such issues in future runs or in future fights by upgrading, by green stoning our chonk. Ah, I'm flustered. Okay. What do we want to upgrade right now? The tower shield upgrade is pretty alright. With as much cycling as we're doing, purging this thing for 5 delay block is quite good. The jolt upgrade is not bad either, potentially 6 more shock. Those are the 2 biggest contenders right now, I think. I mean, also the overload is interesting, right? Yeah, the overload becomes more expensive, which I kind of don't want. It's twice as good, but it's more expensive, and it's we're having a bit of issues with energy right now. Normally you solve a lot of those problems with relics. Obviously we can't do that. This isn't even really a focus of the deck. It's just kind of a thing that's happening on the side, so I don't think I'm going to do that upgrade. I think it is just going to be the tower shield. And then we'll take this more shock. Shrine here, we might as well heal. One final upgrade before we go. In which case, I almost want to say that this isn't even worth it. I'm not going to play an unupgraded juiced up. These guys could be a bit of an issue. We do somewhat rely on rage. Yeah, honestly, let's just, especially for this fight of all things, the Divine Retribution can come out. We'll throw in the Overload, because why not? The Green Stone will go ahead and go on the Chonk. See, the sad thing about this is that it, like, doesn't really help us kill the Void. It helps in the Void fight, because it helps us kill the minions faster, but by the time we're fighting the Void, you know, the original copy with the stone will be long gone, and who knows when we're going to actually get back to our Chonk in time to start fighting the Void. I'm going to do it anyway, though, because, like I said, it is still helpful. Okay, here we go. So now our first turn can always be, like, Devotion, Purge something, play the Chonk. And in this case, I'll throw down the Grounded as well. Get up to 7. See about Duck and Weave, just to set up the deck a bit more for us. Okay, Yin Yang, that's always a good one. See what we draw out of it. Oasis. I mean, I don't need the Clashing Steel, really. There's the Strong. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Oasis here and just throw that down. pretty good odds of seeing bonk. I don't think it's going to kill him yet. We're only having 25% rage. Get a little more shock in there for what that's worth. Okay, there's the bonk. I think I want to use the Spirit Lord here. Purge this guy. We get our delay block. We don't need you. We have not played the recharge even once so far. Oh, the bonk does kill him, actually. Hell yeah. Good stuff. That means I can throw this down. So this guy has the highest HP, even if it's just barely, which is annoying, because he's going to take all the shock. It's probably okay anyway. I mean, these guys are always vulnerable, right? So they die pretty easily. Yeah, let's just pick you off. And you're going to have so much shock that anything will kill you. So we can focus our main damage on you, and then just whatever finishes you off the one remaining charge, maybe, right? Oh, okay, we actually drew bonk immediately. What's the last card in the deck? Blessed Recovery. Next turn it's just going to be like bonk charge, I guess. The chunk doesn't quite kill, or the charge doesn't quite kill him. Or you, actually. It's a bit annoying. I mean, I guess we have Rebuke, right? Yeah, Rebuke will do it. So we can Purge, play, bonk, Rebuke. There we go. This is the last upgrade point. We need to be thoughtful about how we spend it. I mean, I don't know, man. Is the Overload worth it? It's definitely awkward to get it down sometimes, but like when we do, it is a lot of shock. It is quite a lot of shock. And this will be dumping all onto the Void. It's probably worth it. More so than the... Like, is it going to be more shock than the Jolt is? Almost certainly, even if it takes us a while to get it down. So I'm going to go for it. And then, yeah, I don't think this is even really worth it. We're not getting this Void Stone. It's a tiny bit of essence. It's 1 soul, I think, right? Because the Damned is on. Yeah, literally 1 soul. Not worth it. I'm just not going to bother. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. Everything's set up. Let's get going. Should be pretty good against Birth Pit. Still have not had a good chance to use this recharge. I mean, the Chonk cards all go into the deck. I was hoping we would be using recharge to grab, like, Inner Oasis. I guess we picked up the Tower Shield with it that one time. That was good. So it's been useful exactly once. If we could have gotten the juiced up upgraded, it would have been potentially nice to use with that. Okay, this is a little bit awkward here. We're not playing Rebuke, that's for sure. We do want to play Strong, that's also for sure. Let's try to Inner Oasis. Okay, we drew bonk immediately. That is not really what I wanted, to be honest. Go ahead and play that again. Let's see what happens. We're probably okay in terms of defense. There's no way this is a kill yet. It's pretty close. Holy cow. Yeah, we actually got there. So look at that. And we can even throw in both of the heals. Oh, would you look at that, ending at 98. That was crazy. I did not think we were going to get that far. Okay, oh hey, more upgrade points. Or More Void Stones. I will buy a blue Void Stone. No reason not to. Even more cycling. I don't think we need a booster pack with a rare. So what I want, random Void Stones or upgrade points? Where would the upgrade points go? I mean, I would still like to upgrade Jolt. And what else? I really don't know. I don't know. Maybe a grounded. Either way, I think it's probably better than random Void Stones. We don't have many great Void Stone targets. That's why I held that purple stone for so long. Also, it's worth considering, this is 1 energy for 16 discharge if we upgrade it, right? We have these power spikes, right? Now that we have the Zeal 10 that we wanted. It's discharge 1, 8 to everybody. This is discharge 2, 8 to one guy twice. These are like maybe playable. I'm not going to upgrade them, of course, because that just changes their purge effect, but these are maybe playable. I'm kind of thinking about grounded, actually. I have 2 groundeds that are upgraded. That seems kind of good. Otherwise, the sneak attack is actually pretty good to have as an additional damage dealer against the Void, right? Maybe that's the smart play, actually. Sneak attack. And take out, I guess, the Rebuke that I put a purple stone in. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, actually. I want more cards that deal damage. And then the Jolt, right? Yeah, the Jolt. Okay, the Blessed Recovery, it's time for you to come out. Last charge, honestly, I think you should probably come out too. And we'll put in Sneak Attack. And we'll put in... Is Recharge a candidate for removal? It hasn't been doing good stuff. I am certain that during the Void fight, at the least, a situation will come about where it's worthwhile. It's kind of on the table, but yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a way to make use of it in a fight that long. Surely. Either way, right now I'm more thinking about what the last ad is. It could be another grounded, even though I didn't upgrade it. Like that. I guess the blue stone can go on the sneak attack. This deck seems okay. $363. Okay, we only have to fight 2. Which blessings do we want? Honestly, the Obsidian Golem blessing here seems really good. We don't scale up our damage all that much. It's just like we apply shock at a fairly steady rate, and then we bonk. So lowering his health by a larger margin than just the souls already did seems pretty relevant. This is kind of slow, but that might be important. Stealth and +1 energy helps with not having garbage cards in the deck. Well, we do have a lot of draw. We don't have that much draw and discard, right? This is just draw, this is just draw, this is just draw. The only draw and discard we actually have comes from like these cards. So like we can sift the stuff and we can blue stone them away, but... So I don't know, the stealth could be good. I really wish that I had a blessing that was just like pure plus energy, you know? Also, putting all the shock on her minions can get rid of it potentially, so that would be really bad. Okay, let's take on the Golem first. We don't have like any potions, which sucks. So, I mean, like, I guess versus the Void, we'll have the Patience and the Belt. Which means we're brewing the Crippling? This is just silly. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to do reasonably well against Obsidian Golem. We just have to make sure we don't end up in a weird scenario where we nudge him just underneath the hand, and then the hand eats all the shock. That is the only real concern. I don't think I need to hold the tower shield here, actually. Which means I can do this and hit 7. Okay, let's... I really hate being haunted here. I want the extra inner oasis so bad. But it doesn't make a ton of sense to rebuke here, so whatever. We accept our fate. Speaking of, holy cow, 44 next turn. Hope we're not accepting that fate. We're gonna do this, and just like hold issue challenge for 21 block. Fingers crossed. There's plenty of good draws. Shock is stacking up. Don't have all that much energy to work with this time, though. Sneak attack's not very big. Yeah, I mean, we have to issue, right? I guess we can quick charge first. There's the strong. Yeah, grounded's too late. Sneak attack not happening. Should purge those in the reverse order for extra zeal. Oops. We have to issue a challenge, and we have to play the strong. Can't afford to clashing steel here because we might draw the bonk, and that would be a disaster. And then... See, okay, the recharge could actually be really good here, right? If bonk barely doesn't kill, which I don't think it's going to, then we can recharge to grab back something else like sneak attack or yin yang. Yin yang's gonna do more, I'm pretty sure. Nope, okay, bonk does kill. Took a small hit there, but that's okay. I think it's gotta be Puppet Master, honestly. I think this is the only thing that makes sense. I know I'm gonna forget, so feel free to yell at me to use the health potion before the fight ends, okay, guys? I know I'm gonna forget. Let's give it a go. Sneak attack can theoretically be great against this guy. If you end up with a bunch of Banes in hand. The number of times I've gone to click on the potion after the killing blow. That used to work. You used to be able to use your potion at any time. Definitely was a good thing to have changed. Okay, are we just... I think we're just playing both of these. I could yin-yang him. Doesn't seem like there's much point to that. And just really hoping that we find the bonk next turn. We got a lot of draw left in the deck. One-man army yelling in advance. Appreciated. Come on, baby. Show it to me. There it is. How big is it? 318. That's not that huge. It's not actually all that giant. Let's try a little bit more shock first. I think I can purge that. How big is it now? 405? That's good enough. Because, see, the extra chonk is in the deck, so we don't have to worry about digging through all the Banes to get the next chain started. In fact, I'm just going to do this, even. Okay, there's the chonk. So we'll throw that out. Immediately start sifting Banes. And let's draw some more cards. Okay, see, the recharge is actually pretty good here. We get back the Duck and Weave. Sift another Bane. I was hoping we'd draw another one there, but that's fine. We can just pitch the Inner Oasis instead. If you dare to replace my Stronk with 2 Banes, I'm going to be very upset with you. In actuality, I don't even think that would be that terrible for us. With how much shock he has at this point, I think we'd be able to kill him with sneak attack and or the other one, yin yang. But yeah, see, if we get enough Banes in the hand, the sneak is gonna just shred him. So let's try and draw some Banes. There's one more Bane. Put some more shock on him. Since the Banes have scrap, we have to act now. So, do that. 55 next turn, but we're almost guaranteed to get the kill. We'd have to draw exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to whiff on this kill. Okay, potion. We did it! We did it! Thank you to everyone in chat. You've all been modded. There we go. Wrapped it up. We got a nice full health. The potions we have are so pathetic, but what can we do about it? I almost wonder if it's worth swapping them so we can have the on-demand Vuln versus the Void. And as silly as the Patience Potion is, like, it'll still be worth something, right? You know? Having the on-demand Vuln versus the Void for when we're hitting him with things that aren't bonk, right? Like the sneak attack or the yin yang could be pretty good. I guess I'll do it this way. Making this coin look easy. Hey, don't jinx it. We're not done yet, alright? Sometimes the Void kills you, and it's not fun. Oh yeah, also, I forgot. You don't actually get your blessings. Those are relics, too. Every non-starter artifact or blessing dissolves into nothingness. So, so much for the, so much for the extra damage and rage and stuff. Oh well. I think I'm just gonna do this to get my overcharge going and just build up as much shock as possible here. I'm so glad, though, that this has probably been I'm so glad this has been properly implemented. Previously, it was just an achievement on Steam that you could get, and it was one of those things where if you accidentally picked up an artifact, then it was ruined. Now they just delete them for you, so... Okay, what now? How do we do this? Are we taking 4 here? Probably. Always doing this. I do actually need to kill you, right? Like, you're gonna give me so much garbage. So let's aim for the Strong on you. Hit for 2 is not that bad. It really does suck that the sneak attack is not reliable versus these guys. Okay, this is the big damage turn. We got recharge if we wanted to grab yin yang. I'm still gonna try to find the bonk. There it is. That was easy. 228. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Throw out the spell while we're at it here. Recharge ourselves up a yin yang. Just get the kill. Do I hold this inner oasis? No, definitely not. Okay. 14 there, that's not bad, that's not bad. Round 4. Draw 6 extra cards. Gotta get the new chain going, though. Can send some of the garbage away. Okay, we do the Strong again immediately. That's good. Strong that. Get the grounded down. Is it worth rebuking him? Almost certainly not. In fact, I don't think it's worth playing literally any of these cards, even the Inner Oasis. I need more energy right now. We're too low on energy. One more garbage card. Keep them coming. I can take it. Okay, okay. How big is the sneak attack? Not that big. How big is the bonk? Pretty big. I think this means the sneak kills him now, because he's vulnerable. It does. Okay, so we could immediately go off with like this yin yang here. That's a good amount of damage. Is it better to just save up all the shock for a bigger bonk? Possibly. Maybe. You know, I think that's what we're going to go for here. We're going to go for a bigger bonk. If the damage starts to look like it's getting out of control, we'll crack the potion for weak and slow. But I think we can handle this. I don't think this is that bad. Okay. This is looking good. Alright, how big is our bonk? 735. That is not bad. I really would like to have an additional damage card right now. So we'll take a small chance of finding one here. No, couldn't do it. Whatever. That's alright. That is alright. Yeah, we'll just take this damage. 50 next turn. I think I'll go ahead and use this. It will also actually keep him vulnerable for multiple turns, even through the adaptation. Yeah, it's much more manageable. 75, shock still there. Here's the sneak attack. He's not slow anymore. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, we got Oasis. Chonk. No Stronk yet. Okay. We're gonna get around to it. There it is. Yeah, we just sit on this. We just sit on this. We could fully tank this hit if we needed to. So I feel pretty confident here. We throw out the Stronk. How big is this? 150. Yeah, we'll try to save that, of course. Let's just do this. Actually, will we even try to save it, or should we just purge this? The bonk will kill when we draw it next. That's for sure. Yeah, so. Don't need to. Don't need to. There's the bonk. Oh, it doesn't actually kill yet. It's not quite there. I lied. We'll just gain some more overcharge and stuff. Acquire more. There we go. Just enough. Whew! How about that? Bare bones on our first try. Good run. GG, everybody. GG. A 10-turn void fight, huh? How about that? Alright, 2 very successful runs, 1 not successful run. Yeah, hey, I'm glad if you guys do learn stuff from the stream. That is always the goal, right? To be entertaining, of course, but also to spread some knowledge. I hope you all feel like watching the stream makes you better players. Yeah, this was a good one, man. Bonk is great. The double Blackstone Inner Oasis, really strong cycling. This Yin Yang carried us in the early game super hard. And it was still decent into the late game. Sneak Attack was okay. Performed a lot less good than it did that other run I had. That other Tempest run. The Recharge did a couple good things. I think it justified its inclusion, although not by much. The Overload was pretty solid, even though it was kind of a last-minute afterthought. It was still good.